Hey guys, welcome back. It's a Monday today. So today is one of those chaotic days in the life of Tristan, where I've got 10 different things going on. So luckily over the weekend, my mate Simon, you can't see, but there's heaps and heaps of boxes all around here. He did a house move and he said, oh, do you want all these boxes? So I've got loads of boxes, all random sizes, which are fantastic. They're just a pain because you can't put them anywhere, as opposed to having the new boxes. But if I had to buy all these boxes one by one, they're quite expensive to buy. So it's really good. You just got to find a place to put them. So the plan for this week is total chaos, and I'm going to show you something really quick. Okay, so for those who are interested in motorbikes or restorations in the lot, whatever, I've just gone and bought this morning. Well, I powder coated my crash bars on my motorcycle, so I'm doing a video on that. But they came too glittery. They came shiny as anything. So I wasn't happy, so I went and bought some paint today. It's BBS black gold. That's the colour of the wheels. It looks really shiny on camera, but it's not too chavvy, it's nice. So I'm going to paint my bike black with gold crash bars and gold wheels. I think it'll go well. So I'm doing this in a separate video if you want to watch that. It won't be for a couple of days yet though, but I've got the bike stripped down and I'm doing it in a separate video. But I've got to have the bike ready by, I'd say, about a week's time. So the plan for today is to start packing the orders. I've got my lovely daughter helping me today, clearly because she needs something. And we're going to be packing the orders, get these out of the way, go deliver the orders, come back straight away, then that part's done. I've got photographs at home for listing, so I'm not too stressed about taking photographs today. And then what we're going to do is we're going to get the van cleaned up, because I'm preparing the van for prom day for tomorrow. Put some ribbons and stuff on the van, get it all nice tidied up. That's why the daughter's here. So we're going to get the van done, get the parcel done, get the van done, come back, take some pictures, work on the bike, and then I've got to do God knows what else. So how much to do, to be fair. So it's looking good. I had good sales over the week. Well, actually, sorry, Friday, Saturday was really good. Sunday was terrible yesterday. But I kind of attributed that to the fact that the football was on later on in the evening, so I thought no one's going to bother buying any parts. In fact, yesterday was horrendous. I think I sold about £30 all day, so it was terrible. But it's a Sunday. And one thing that I keep making a mistake of is that I attribute my sales to having, oh, I need to sell £150 or £200 a day, 7 days a week, where a normal business would sell or make sales Monday to Friday. But I think of it as Monday to Sunday, 7 days a week. But today's been a really good start as well. Sold injector and a few other bits and bobs already, so that's quite good. And I'm going to get cracking, guys. A bit of a time lapse probably. We're going to pack the parcels and get on with it because we've got a lot to catch up with today. And we have to organise the eBay meetup as well. So I've done another video on that. We've got to sign up through there. Thank you, by the way. You know who you are. And we've prepared. We've got the venue booked. We just need to organise the food requirements, send some emails out, and do that. Work on the website as well. And there's a lot going on. So I'm going to crack on, guys. Monday morning. Let's go. See you in a bit. Okay guys, so I've just stopped the camera, or the high-speed footage, just to show you this real quick. So I've sold, it's a grill for a bonnet of a car, right? Now, anything over 1 meter becomes a problem. This is 115 centimeters, so automatically it goes into a different category in terms of postage. Now here's a problem that I face. So I'm going to be doing a video about how bad Evri have become. So I'm trying to make a massive effort not to use Evri. They're absolutely horrendous. They couldn't give a toss about the clients. I don't know how they're in business. Even though I've never really had too many problems with them, they've just got worse and worse. They think they're in the World Cup and they play football with the bloody parcels. So it's costing me too much money and damages all the time and reputational loss. So you try and email them, they couldn't give a damn. So I'm trying to move away from it, but this is a problem that I've got. So I want to post this. It's 1.85 kilos. It's 115 centimeters. There's no weight to it. I've wrapped it properly and all this. But this is the problem. So I'll show you this. Right. So if I send it through Evri, it's £4.15. Evri collection's £5.53. I'm not sure you can see that. But then if I send it through, well, the next option I've got, right, is to go through Parcelforce, 48. Now Parcelforce goes up to £13.63. So I'm spending up £9 more, £9 to send it. But if I send it in Evri, chances are they'll destroy it, and this is £110. So I've wrapped it in cardboard, I've wrapped it, I've put like corner things on it as well. But that's the best I could do, but they'll still probably break it. So what do? Do you spend £10 more and sell it through Parcelforce? Or do you do £3, whatever it was, £4.50, send it through Evri? And I'm gonna have to spend the £10 more because Evri are just crap, honestly. So, and they'll end up destroying it, they'll end up damaging it. They actually managed to damage a motorcycle alternator. Now how on earth you managed to do that, I don't know. It was double boxed as well. It was damaged beyond repair, you know. So this is a piece of plastic. Imagine what they'll do to this. So unfortunately, if it was Parcelforce anyway, but less than 100 centimeters, it wouldn't be so much of a problem. So I'm gonna have to spend the £14 in postage. That's 10% of the parcel price more in postage costs. Then you've got your eBay fees, you've got your wrapping costs, your cost of goods. Yes, you know, it's the cost of the business. But because I'm moving away from Evri completely as much as possible, I worked out roughly that my postage costs are going to increase by about £300 a month, which is a lot of money just in postage fees. But it saves me the hassle and the stress of them getting damaged. But in this case, I'm going to have to do it, unfortunately. There's no other way of doing it. So we shall do that. That's all. Okay guys, so the parcels are all done. Still got loads and loads of boxes there, which is really, really cool. So I've taken my V-Strom motorbike wheels away to get the tyres removed. We've done a bit of tidying up, even though it doesn't look like it. And now the next phase is I've got a client brought a car around. I promised him I'd change his windows on a Vauxhall Insignia, so I'm going to get the car out of the way, open the door, get the van out of the unit, and then we're going to start cleaning the van, clean the wheels, polishing the van, clean the inside, put the ribbons on, get ready for the prom tomorrow. It's just something else I have to worry about tomorrow. And then after that, I'm going to jump back on the motor. Well, take some pictures for eBay, then jump back on the motorcycle. My day is all over the place. It's awesome. I love it. I actually love it. Okay, so the plan for the van is I'm going to touch up these little dents there. I'm probably going to get a friend of mine to paint the door because I just haven't got the time. I honestly haven't got the time. So at some point, I'll take the door off and he can paint it for what it's worth. And yes, basically we're going to clean the van, and then on the bonnet we are going to put these ribbons that I bought. I don't know how they actually work here, but we're going to put those on the bonnet. And oh, it smells of coke. Oh my god, it smells of cola cherry. Honestly, we've just bought these this morning. It's a cola cherry air freshener from Halfords. It smells awesome. Probably inhaling loads of chemicals, but never mind. It smells really nice though. Right, let's get the van out and let's carry on. Okay, so the insignia is in, so they basically locked the keys in the car, so they've had to break the window, which is quite annoying. They broke both windows, which is, God almighty. So I've got the windows there, so I'll be taking the inner panel off at some point today, clean the glass, really important, then put the windows back in again. So the next job is the van. Yes, I'm going to start taking this insignia apart. It's full of glass everywhere, and basically I'm going to take the door trim off, take the panel off, replace. I don't know why they've smashed both windows, absolutely. Anyway, take it off, take the bar off, put the small window in, put the bar back on, then put the main window in. I'm going to start working. I'm not going to film this, guys, because I've got too much to do, but I'm going to do this in the background, and then we'll jump back onto the van, and that'll be it for today.